Good morning. It's Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. It's 2:41 a.m. I'm on my way to the gym right now. A lot of my growth, a lot of my development has been built around faith, and that faith is that I don't know how this will work out. I don't know if this is the right thing. I don't know if I'm making the right decision. My faith has been about going and going and going until a change happens. Waking up for the longest time, wondering why, even like right now, why, why am I going to the gym right now? Why did I wake up an hour ago? Why? Or when I was, going to the gym and being frequent, and I wasn't seeing, for the longest time, I wasn't seeing any result. I really wasn't. Even when I go look at pictures, even though I've been doing this since 2017, 16, right? We're 2020 right now. I can go look back at a picture of 2019 and look at a picture today and see a huge difference. But nothing was happening between 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and then boom, 2020, I started seeing it. In my face, in my arms, in my chest, in my legs, in my stomach, I started seeing it. But imagine I had quit. Imagine I give up. Even if I had given it, I'd say if I gave it 2 years, I mean, that's pretty diligent. I mean, at that point, go get you some liposuction and, talk to a nutritionist about how to keep it off. But I stuck with it. Instead of quitting, instead of giving up, instead of saying this doesn't work, I just trust the process. And even now, there's things that I do that I'm not comfortable with, but I trust the process. I trust God when He says, I won't put more on you than you can handle. So I trust that whatever He has prepared me for, whatever He has given me to do, whatever's ahead of me, He'll give me the strength to crush it. To absolutely crush it. I'll watch people on social media, and I'm one of those people. I'm rooting for you. legitimately rooting for you. When I see that you're striking out there, you're trying to make it happen, I'm rooting. And as I'm rooting, it just goes silent. A week later, a month later, a year later, it's just dead silent. Most of the time. The majority of the time. They quit. I find myself rooting for people harder than they go for themselves. Because I know. See, I've walked up the mountain, so I can tell you what's on the other side. You have to keep going. When you are faithful to move in the direction of what you feel is your destiny, it doesn't matter if you take a left, a right, go straight, turn around. It don't matter what moves you make. You will end up where you're supposed to be. Life will teach you lessons that will take you where you need to go. That is the plan. And waking up at 1:30 was just a part of the plan. Getting up to jog 13 miles at 2 in the morning, it's just a part of the plan. Going to sleep early, part of the plan. Changing my diet, just part of the plan. The Spirit will let you know when it's time to alternate the route. It will tell you. And if you're obedient, you'll listen. I can't tell you how many times I've been driving the same drive in the middle of the night on my way to a gym to sit in a parking lot that ain't even opened up yet, with just emotions just flooding out of my body. Questioning myself, are you crazy? Something wrong with you? What are you doing? What are you trying to prove? You have to have crazy, insane, radical faith. That's it. Crazy, insane, radical faith. That's unapologetic. I'm taking these swimming lessons, and the instructor told me, he said, all right, you're going to be in the pool one day, and you're going to catch some other triathlete that's going to jump in. And they're going to start talking to you about how you should do your swim this way. He says, I want you to politely ignore everything that they said. Listen politely to them, then ignore politely everything they said, and go right back to swimming the way that I'm telling you to swim. Sometimes you have to just keep going when everybody and everything is against you and not rooting for you. You just have to keep going. And the crazier, the more radicaler that the faith is and is exhibited,